What is up, Moose Knuckles? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with another free pick for you. Sounds going to be Major League Baseball for Friday, May 27th. Games will be played between the Oakland Athletics and Texas Rangers. Current betting spread is Rangers minus 120, total 7. Well, we did grab another win for 6 in a row, bumping the solo plays up. Like I said, if I could just find a little more success in tennis, this would be another good run for me. But needless to say, we're entering scary territory with these solo free vids. As I think the best solo play run I had on this channel was 7 wins in a row. So needless to say, I know you can't probably tell from this video, but I'm perspirating hard. My neighbors can smell my body odors from the nervous sweat, with this winning streak looming. Which actually brings me to a topic that doesn't get much media attention: dragon breath. Okay. Now, we all know someone whose breath often smells like they take shits in their own mouth. But how do you folks handle these individuals who are spraying that type of radiation all over the place? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you how I handle it, for that matter. In my diligent studies, I've found that this is 95% a male problem. Okay, women are far more cleaner in the mouth region. And again, we'll call this a disclaimer, if you will. But with that said, all women aren't innocent here, but this is mostly a male-driven issue. Also, bad breath most often originates from the stomach. So if you constantly have bad breath, those mints aren't fixing your problem. This is also why folks who are on keto diets, in ketosis, if you will, have breath that smells like their mouths have been sewed up shut for a decade. Listen, if I wanted to meet Medusa face-to-face, I'd have done so 1,000 years ago when she was alive. Now, anyway, if you have a few approaches, you have a few approaches for how you can handle individuals like this, right? So if someone's breath smells like diarrhea, I often take out a piece of gum and start chewing and then nicely ask them, hey, you want a piece? If they refuse the gum, my blood pressure immediately spikes. Now, you can then ask them if they decline, you could then ask them, hey, do you like Game of Thrones? Their answer doesn't matter, but you respond back with dragon breath is a real problem and you're here to help. Now, I also have like stages, right? Like if I catch you once or twice with bad breath, I'll call it an anomaly. More than this, though, you are a threat to society and should be handled as such. Hello, sir. Do you enjoy letting people take shits in your mouth? Oh, you don't? Because that's hard to tell. Long story short, if your breath smells like an ass crack, have some respect for yourself and get it fixed. No one's saying your breath has to smell like roses, but if it smells like cat piss, that's an issue. Go see a doctor. See, I kind of like broke code there. I usually don't, but whatever. Anyway, out to the play here. So I like the Rangers in this spot, minus 120. It's pretty juicy value at this tag. Got this at DK in New Jersey. It's a perfect storm for me of a pitcher I really like versus one I do not. Minus 120 feels like a complete gift here as I have this up past 145 on my end. Now, granted, there are some built-in biases for why I have this number extra favorable as reference, but this is still a good spot, right? So I'll start with Cole Irvin, who is someone I'm just not high on at all. He draws this Rangers team with some of their righties finding their stride, one of them being Marcus Semien. Semien has hit in 5 of 6 games and always above average versus lefties, right? Adding Garverheim and Garcia. This team has pop, especially, like I said, versus left-handed pitching. Now, Irvin has silly regression coming. He's striking out a career low, nearly walking a career high, leaving over 86% of guys on base, soft contact rate of 13%, which is abysmal. Stu's waking up with bird shit on the windshield, and maybe that luck stops tomorrow night. Maybe it doesn't, but it's coming. On the other side, Jon Gray fucks, especially versus right-handed bats. And who really scares you from the left side on this Oakland team, right? Jed Lowry, Seth Brown, LOL. These guys likely, will dong now to stick it up my ass, but most of this team's bats come from the right side. Gray's velo is fine. He's limiting the home run ball, but he struggled from the stretch. Good news all around here is that he, again, won't see many lefties. Plays to Gray's strengths for sure. We talk on lineups, and both teams have struggled this year, but let's not forget that the Rangers grabbed some serious talent in the offseason. The lineup has potential and can heat up. A few lefties hitting well, also in Seager and Calhoun. Say's team does have quite the black hole from the middle to the bottom of this lineup, which, as mentioned, should help Jon Gray get himself out of jams. And as far as bullpens go, these two teams have been large surprises this year in a successful way. But remember, the A's get to pitch in one of the best pitcher parks in the AL. Rangers Park would be considered more of a hitter's park versus pitchers, which makes it even more impressive what this bullpen's done thus far. So for the small price of minus 120, we get the better arm, better lineup, slightly better bullpen, all for a road game, which fans won't be showing up to. So yes, love the spot. Minus 120, Rangers here behind Jon Gray versus the A's. I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Create some fake accounts more. Thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, I hope a meteor hits your house As always, drop comments below your thoughts on the vid. Let me know who you're betting for this MLB slate, right? Never be shy in the comment section. As for MDW weekend, I'll be back Saturday with a live show, Sunday with the boys, another live show. Very likely another live show on Monday for you guys as well. I know. You're welcome. But be sure to peek Kager's live shows. He's just been a cash monster on the live end of things. And the daily rundowns for NBA with Spread and Tyler just continue to be a wealth of info as playoffs winds down. With that said, be sure to gamble responsibly, stay safe, and run pure.